black wind, the subtle art of silencing. I touch the piece, I hold the square, I breathe the heavy midnight air. They play with noise, they play with heat. I play from my expensive seat, the luxury of waiting long to prove the opposition wrong. I slide the bishop down the line, the victory is by design. I do not gloat, I do not smile, I crush them with the quiet style. The chessboard is a city grid, uncover what they hid. Dark, cinematic, heavy bass, I own this elevated place. The anti-hero makes his move inside a slow and heavy groove. Checkmate spoken in a breath, a calm and calculated death. The night is taken, pawn is lost. I never calculate the cost, because the boy belongs to me. From penthouse down to angry sea, they sweat through their tailored suits. I rip their power by the roots, the neo-soul of pure control. I am the master of the whole. The chessboard is a city grid, I uncover what they hid. Dark, cinematic, heavy bass, I own this elevated place. The anti-hero makes his move inside a slow and heavy groove. Checkmate spoken in a breath, a calm and calculated death. The king is cornered, nowhere left, a silent and profound theft. I'm knocking him over with a touch, I didn't have to try too much. The room is silent, stunned and cold. I am the wolf inside the fold. I take my code, I take my leave, and leave them nothing but to grieve. The chessboard is a city grid, I uncover what they hid. Dark, cinematic, heavy bass, I own this elevated place. The anti-hero makes his move inside a slow and heavy groove. Checkmate spoken in a breath, a calm and calculated death. The calm authority I hold, more valuable than solid gold. Controlled aggression on the board, I am the undisputed lord. The ambient textures of the wind, I wipe the shadow from my chin. The pieces scatter on the floor, I walk straight out the heavy door. The city is my playing field, I hold the dark and heavy shield. Chessboard clear, game is done. Heavy is the head, they say. I wash the bloody hands away. The gold is sharp, the jewels are cold. The anti-hero growing old. I took the throne by quiet force, I rode the dark and heavy horse. I pushed the weak ones off the ledge and stood upon the jagged edge. Now I am king of all the dark, I rule the city, rule the park. But every time I close my eyes, I hear the ambient, quiet sighs. I wear a tailored crown of thorns. I heed the cinematic warnings, a slow and heavy deep sub-bass. I rule from this expensive place, the luxury of being feared. The path of mercy disappeared. With calm authority I bleed. I am the monster that they need. The council meets at 2:30. I tell them exactly what to do. No raised voices, just a stare. I strip their bravado entirely bare. The neo-soul of dominance, I lead the quiet, heavy dance. I hide the thorns beneath the hair. I sit upon a velvet chair. I wear a tailored crown of thorns. I heed the cinematic warnings, a slow and heavy deep sub-bass. I rule from this expensive place, the luxury of being feared. The path of mercy disappeared. With calm authority I bleed. I am the monster that they need. I walk the penthouse floor alone, a quiet king upon a throne. The midnight city far below, a place I used to freely know. I traded freedom for the hype. I traded daytime for the night. I feel the thorns press in the skin, the heavy cost of every win. I wear a tailored crown of thorns. I heed the cinematic warnings, a slow and heavy deep sub-bass. I rule from this expensive place, the luxury of being feared. The path of mercy disappear. Calm authority I bleed. I am the monster that they need. Controlled aggression, iron will. I make the noisy city still. The mafia lounge inside my mind. I leave the innocence behind. The blood is blue, the suit is black. There is no way of going back. The crown is heavy, but it stays. Through all the dark and lonely days, I stand against the window pane and watch the quiet falling rain. Crown of thorns, rule the dark. Hush now, don't say a word. The truth is better left unheard. Shadows fall across the room, a silent empire, a quiet tomb. The chandelier is dim and low. I watch the faces come and go, a subtle nod across the floor. They leave their conscience at the door. I built this place on quiet fears, collecting debts across the years. The velvet drapes conceal the night, a gentleman who owns the fight. Welcome to the empire of silence, where power does not need to show its violence. We speak in glances, trade in gold. A million secrets never told. The heavy crown, the midnight air. I sit alone inside the chair. This luxury is just a cell, a silent heaven, a quiet hell. A silver case, a loaded deal. I make them bow, I make them kneel. Without a single raised debate, I dictate terms, I seal their fate. The smoke rings float above the glass. I watch the fleeting moments pass. A cold demeanor, tailored suit. The tree of power bears its fruit. Welcome to the empire of silence, where power does not need to show its violence. We speak in glances, trade in gold. A million secrets never told. The heavy crown, the midnight air. I sit alone inside the chair. This luxury is just a cell, a silent heaven, a quiet hell. She walked in wearing satin red, a dangerous thought inside her head. I offered her a heavy drink and watched the way she tried to think. But I am stone and I am ice. I do not pay the asking price. I send her out into the rain and lock the silent doors again. Welcome to the empire of silence, where power does not need to show its violence. We speak in glances, trade in gold. A million secrets never told. The heavy crown, the midnight air. I sit alone inside the chair. This luxury is just a cell, a silent heaven, a quiet hell. The silence rings inside my ears. It feeds the power, starves the tears. A mafia lounge, an empty throne. I made it here, I die alone. The quiet dominance I keep, while all the lesser sinners sleep. The lights go down, the music fades. I linger in the velvet shades. Empire of silence, strong and deep. Keep the secrets I must keep. Nothing left to say, nothing more to betray. A pen's paper. The decision is made. No hesitation. The ledger is open, the numbers are clear. There is no room for compassion or fear. I cut the ties with a steady hand. I am the law in a lawless land. Cold calculations, ice in the vein. No empathy left, no sorrow, no pain. A ruthless equation, a logical end. I bow to no master, I break and I bend. They beg for mercy, they ask for time, but time is a luxury, weakness a crime. The mafia lounge is quiet tonight. I sit in the shadows, out of the light. Cold calculations, ice in the vein. No empathy left, no sorrow, no pain. A ruthless equation, a logical end. I bow to no master, I break and I bend. I straighten my collar, I check my watch. A sip of the finest, most expensive scotch. The hit is ordered, the message is sent. Every emotion is perfectly spent. Cold calculations, ice in the vein. Ice in the vein. No empathy left, no sorrow, no sorrow, no pain. A ruthless equation, a logical end. I bow to no master, I break and I bend. The mind is a weapon sharper than steel. I taught myself never to feel the absolute power of a silent decree. There is no one left who can challenge me. The ledger closes, the pen is down. The calculation is complete. The curtains part, the stage is set. A dangerous dark silhouette. The midnight hour strikes the bell. Welcome to my velvet hell. A secret knock on the private door. We meet across the polished floor. The air is thick with smoke and spice. I am the fire, she is the ice. A crimson dress, a diamond tear. We operate on heavy fear. I pour the chair, I pour the drink. I do not give her time to think. Crimson velvet, dark and deep. The promises we never keep. A cinematic, slow embrace inside this mafia lounge space. I am the villain of the night. We dance beneath the fading light. With calm authority I lead. I am the only thing you need. We speak of treason, speak of gold. The darkest stories ever told. She slips a paper in my hand, the blueprint of a fallen land. I nod my head, the deal is cast. The die is rolled, the shadows pass. The heavy groove of neo-soul. We lose a fraction of control. Crimson velvet, dark and deep. The promises we never keep. We dance beneath the fading light. With calm authority I lead. I am the only thing you need. She leans in close to kiss my cheek. We are the strong, we crush the weak. But even in her warm embrace, I maintain my frozen face. Because the velvet hides a blade. This is the bed that we have made. I watch her walk into the dark and leave my quiet, heavy mark. Crimson velvet, dark and deep. The promises we never keep. A cinematic, slow embrace. Inside this mafia lounge space, I am the villain of the night. We dance beneath the fading light. With calm authority I lead. I am the only thing you need. Controlled aggression, subtle touch. I do not ever give too much. The luxury of crimson sin. I always know I'm going to win. The deep sub-bass shakes the walls as the final curtain falls. The room is empty, scent remains. I wear my heavy golden chains. Crimson velvet on the chair. The ghost of her is everywhere. Midnight fades, I remain. Crystal drops reflecting fire, burning down the old desire. Stand your ground, don't show the pain. Let them think you rule the rain. We shook our hands when we were young, but poison sat upon your tongue. You thought I wouldn't see the play. You thought I looked the other way. Now here we are across the desk. Your trembling hands, your beating chest. The room is dark, the stakes are high. I watch the panic in your eye. Beneath the cold chandelier we stand. The cards are heavy in my hand. You brought the night, I brought the frost. Now calculate how much it cost. I do not scream, I do not break. I only take what I must take. The luxury of acting chill. The anti-hero sets the bill. You poured a drink to calm your nerves, but got exactly what you served. I built this house from broken stone. I learned to fight the dark alone. Your loyalty was made of glass. It shattered when the shadows passed. I wear the suit, I bear the weight. You came to strike, you came too late. Beneath the cold chandelier we stand. The cards are heavy in my hand. You brought the knife, I brought the frost. Now calculate how much it cost. I do not scream, I do not break. I only take what I must take. The luxury of acting chill. The anti-hero sets the bill. I push the contract off the side and watch the place where cowards hide. You ask for mercy in the gloom, but mercy never checks this room. I give a nod, the door flies wide, the cold night air sweeps deep inside. You walk away without your pride. I keep the shadows by my side. Beneath the cold chandelier we stand. The cards are heavy in my hand. You brought the knife, I brought the frost. Now calculate how much it cost. I do not scream, I do not break. I only take what I must take. The luxury of acting chill. The anti-hero sets the bill. The crystals sway without a sound. A silent king upon his crown. Betrayal is a common scent in this expensive monument. I button up the velvet coat and let the final echoes flow. The room is empty, clear the glass, let the final minutes pass. Cold chandelier, you shine so bright upon the darkness of the night. I remain untouched by rain. Untouched by rain. It's rolling in a long coat, walking away. The fog is thick in the midnight air. I leave the money, I leave the chair. The empire can burn, the bridges can fall. I am walking away from it all. Fading footsteps on the cobblestone, leaving the power, leaving the throne, disappearing into the cinematic night. Stepping out of the brutal light. Search the bay, but I am a phantom slipping away. The ambient textures hide my trace. I have no name, I have no face. Fading footsteps on the cobblestone, leaving the power, leaving the throne, disappearing into the cinematic night. Stepping out of the brutal light. No more fights, no more inside. new bird in the cage to beautifully sing. But I am the shadow that broke the chain. I will never be seen here again. The fox swallows me, the city vanishes, the footsteps fade, gone. A quiet study, leather books, dust falling in the moonlight. The crystal decanter, the amber glow, the rivers of power silently flow. I built this fortress brick by brick. The air in here is dangerously thick. An empire of dust crumbling away. The king of the night has nothing to say. The gold is heavy, the silver is cold. A tragedy written, a story retold. I look at the paintings hanging so high, the faces of men who had to die for me to sit in this leather chair, breathe in this solitary air. An empire of dust crumbling away. The king of the night has nothing to say. The gold is heavy, the silver is cold. A tragedy written, a story retold. Ashes fall from the cigarette, and I have money and fear, but never a friend. The ambition was poison, sweet on the tongue. I am old in the soul, though I am young. An empire of dust crumbling away. The king of the night has nothing to say. The gold is heavy, the silver is cold. A tragedy written, a story retold. What do you buy when you own it all? Who do you catch when you finally fall? The darkness is absolute, rich and profound. I am a king without a sound. The fire dies, the glass is empty, dust settles on the throne. Oh. Black as the stone, cold as the night. Swallowed the sun, buried the light. Walking the edge, in the pace, nothing but ice left on my face. Step in the hall, the whispers start. They try to read a frozen heart. The tailored lines, the velvet touch. I do not need to say too much. A nod of head, a shifting eye. The room decides who lives or dies. I am the rock that breaks the wave, the silent master, never slave. Obsidian, the heavy stone. I sit upon the shadow throne. No crack of dawn, no break of sweat. I play the game, I place the bet. Keeps a base in the slow retreat. I keep the city on its feet. The calm authority of dark. I leave a very quiet mark. She wore a dress of silver thread and walked the path of foolish tread. She tried to chip the stone away to find the man who used to play. But I am cured of hope, and now I made a very silent vow. I kissed her hand and let her go back to the world I used to know. Obsidian, the heavy stone. I sit upon the shadow throne. No crack of dawn, no break of sweat. I play the game, I place the bet. Keeps a base in the slow retreat. I keep the city on its feet. The calm authority of dark. I leave a very quiet mark. The rivals come with noisy threats, entangled in their own regrets. I let them speak, I let them shout, before I slowly shut them out. True power never needs to yell. The rings of every quiet bell. I slide the piece across the board. The anti-hero strikes a chord. Obsidian, the heavy stone. I sit upon the shadow throne. No crack of dawn, no break of sweat. I play the game, I place the bet. Keeps a base in the slow retreat. I keep the city on its feet. The calm authority of dark. I leave a very quiet mark. Polished black, impenetrable. The silence is intentional. A midnight lounge, a lonely beat. The cold victory is bittersweet. I guard the gates of my own mind, leaving the weaker men behind. Obsidian, reflecting on the darkest deed is finally done. The groove is slow, the bass is deep. I close my eyes but do not sleep. Solid stone. End of line. Handle with care, the label said. I left the warning signs unread. I break the things I touch too much. A heavy, unapologetic touch. The Mafia lounge is quiet now. I wipe the shadow from my brow. She sits across with tearful eyes, a victim of my dark disguise. I wear the villain's tailored coat. I am the sinking heavy boat. She offered me a porcelain heart. I watched it shatter, fall apart. I do not mean to be the stone, but I am meant to be alone. A cinematic dark embrace. I leave a ruin in my space. I sweep the pieces from the floor and walk her gently to the door. The calm authority of grief. I am the velvet silent thief. I pour my soul into the bass, a slow groove in a lonely place. The ambient textures of regret, the things I never can forget. I told her I was made of ice. She didn't heed the cold advice. And now the luxury is stained by all the tears that slowly rained. I do not mean to be the stone, but I am meant to be alone. A cinematic dark embrace. I leave a ruin in my space. I sweep the pieces from the floor and walk her gently to the door. The calm authority of grief. I am the velvet silent thief. I pour a drink of vintage wine and cross the solitary line. The neo-soul of broken things. The anti-hero never sings. He only murmurs in the dark and guards his isolated spark. I put the mask back on my face and resume my elevated place. I do not mean to be the stone, but I am meant to be alone. A cinematic dark embrace. I leave a ruin in my space. I sweep the pieces from the floor and walk her gently to the door. The calm authority of grief. I am the velvet silent thief. Controlled aggression, locked away. I live to fight another day. The midnight city calls my name. I am the master of the game. The porcelain is sharp and bright. It cuts my fingers in the night. The shards are glittering and cold. The story that is always told. I sit in silence in the lounge, with nothing left to try and scrounge. Porcelain hearts fade away. Heavy door slams, the final word, no return. You cross the line, there is no going back. The sky turns gray, the ocean turns black. I gave you the rules, I made them clear. Now you stand trembling, shaking with No second chances in the empire of night. We do not forgive, we do not make it right. A line in the sand, a cold iron gate. You sealed your own doom, you chose your own fate. You ask for a favor, you beg on your knees, but I am immune to your desperate pleas. The sub-bass is rumbling, shaking the floor. I point my finger straight at the door. No second chances in the empire of night. We do not forgive, we do not make it right. A line in the sand, a cold iron gate. You sealed your own doom, you chose your own fate. I built this domain on discipline strict. I am the judge and I am the convict. If I show you mercy, the empire falls. So I become deaf when the traitor calls. No second chances in the empire of night. We do not forgive, we do not make it right. A line in the sand, a cold iron gate. You sealed your own doom, you chose your own fate. A gentleman's word is a bond made of steel. I crush the betrayal under my heel. I take no pleasure in breaking you down, but I must protect the weight of the crown. The decision stands. The room is clear. No second chances ever. Bound by choice, tied by silk, drinking down the poison milk. The room is dim, the tension high. We never really say goodbye. You hold the key, but I hold the door. We dance upon the marble floor, a toxic game of give and take. We see how much the other can break. You wear the satin, I wear the suit. We fight in absolute mute. The cinematic dark descends. We are the worst of toxic friends. Satin handcuffs, velvet chains. We revel in the quiet pains. A heavy groove of neo-soul. We fight for absolute control. I am the villain, you're the queen. The darkest romance ever seen. With calm authority, we clash and turn our empire into ash. We sit across the dining space. I analyze your flawless face. You try to cut me with the word, I let it fall completely unheard. I am the stone, I am the wall. I will not stumble, will not fall. I pour the wine, I hold your gaze. We're lost inside a midnight maze. Satin handcuffs, velvet chains. revel in the quiet pains, a heavy groove of neo-soul. We fight for absolute control. I am the villain, you're the queen. The darkest romance ever seen. With calm authority, we clash and turn our empire into ash. Slide the cuff across the wood. We are misunderstood. I snap it shut around my wrist, a dark and cinematic twist. I give you power just to show that I command the undertow. You think you trapped the beast tonight, but I am master of the bite. Satin handcuffs, velvet chains, we revel in the quiet pains, a heavy groove of neo-soul. We fight for absolute control. I am the villain, you're the queen. The darkest romance ever seen. With calm authority, we clash and turn our empire into ash. Controlled aggression, gentle touch. We love the danger far too much. The luxury of midnight fights beneath the cold and distant lights. The deep sub-bass of our desire, we play inside the quiet fire. The cuffs are tight, the game is won. Before the rising of the sun, we sit in silence, side by side, with nowhere left for us to hide. Satin binds, darkness holds. One bottle, a dangerous game. You sit across the mahogany desk, playing the game, passing the test. Your eyes are sharp, your words are smooth, but I see the tremble in the truth. Glass alliances, fragile and cold. Secrets bought and secrets sold. One wrong move, the pieces shattered. In this room, nothing else matters. We drink to health, we drink to wealth. We navigate this room by stealth. The smoke hangs low, the bass is deep, a promise that we will not keep. Glass alliances, fragile and cold. Secrets bought and secrets sold. One wrong move, the pieces shattered. In this room, nothing else matters. The clock ticks down, the hour is late. We sit and stare, we calculate. A smile exchanged, a silent threat. The highest stakes we have played, yeah. pieces, fragile and cold. Secrets buying secrets sold. One wrong move, the pieces shatter in this room. Nothing else matters. Who betrays who when the morning comes? When the music fades and the rhythm numbs. I trust the dark, I trust the dread. I do not trust the words you said. Empty glasses, closed doors. The game continues in the dark. The skyline cracks, the mirrors break. The quiet moves that villains make. No sudden moves, no loud alarms. Just folded suits and heavy arms. I built it tall, I built it wide, a monument to silent pride. I poured the glass, I let it dry, to catch the midnight city sky. The cars were steep, the blood was thin. I lost the border, let the man begin. They call me cold, they call me cruel, calm commander of the duel. In this house of glass and smoke, the final words are never spoke. I hold the tension in the room, a tailored to the quiet doom. My soul, my peace to buy the view. The luxury is dark and new. I stand above the fading street. Victory is incomplete. Arrival calls, I let it ring. I do not rush for anything. The leather seat, the resting pose, the confidence that always grows. I draw the line, they fall behind. A master of the troubled mind, the neo soul of broken men. Fall and rise again. In this house of glass and smoke, the final words are never spoke. I hold the tension in the room, a tailored to the quiet doom. I sold my peace to buy the view. The luxury is dark and new. I stand above the fading street. Victory is incomplete. My reflection in the window pane, a king of solitary reign. The velvet touch, the iron grip, the silence on a steady lip. I bought the silence of the night. I made the darkness feel so bright. And if it crumbles to the floor, I'll simply build it up once more. In this house of glass and smoke, the final words are never spoke. I hold the tension in the room, tailored to the quiet doom. I sold my peace to buy the view. The luxury is dark and new. I stand above the fading street. victory is incomplete. Controlled aggression, heavy pace. I'm moving my deliberate pace. The luxury of noir and gold, a story that is never told. The glass is thick, the smoke is deep. I have the city in my key. The embers fade, the glass is cold. The youngest man is feeling old. Just smoke and mirrors in the end. The anti-hero has no friend. Glass and smoke. Fade to black. The bars are gold, the lock is brass. I watch the fleeting moments pass. A bird of prey without a sky, too rich to live, too proud to die. Penthouse view is 30 miles. I bought the loyalties and smiles. The carpet thick, the marble bright, but I am swallowed by the night. I built the fortress out of greed and got exactly what I need. But now the walls are closing in, the heavy cost of every sin. Living in a golden cage, writing on the lonely page. The cinematic dark descends, where every empty hallway ends. I am the king of nothingness, in a bespoke and tailored dress. The calm authority of pain, I rule over the quiet rain. She visits when the moon is high, a dangerous and cold ally. We drink the wine, we play the part. Two statues with a missing heart. She understands the velvet trap, the heavy suffocating rap. We do not speak of breaking free, we just accept the irony. Living in the golden cage, oh, writing on a lonely page. The cinematic dark descends, where every empty hallway ends. I am the king of nothingness, in a bespoke and tailored dress. The calm authority of pain, I rule over the quiet rain. I run my hand along the rail, a billionaire inside a jail. The sub bass hums beneath my feet. I listen to the city beat. I cannot walk the streets below. The shadows there all seem to know that I traded my own soul to gain this absolute control. Living in a golden cage, hey, writing on a lonely page. The cinematic dark descends, where every empty hallway ends. I am the king of nothingness, in a bespoke and tailored dress. The calm authority of pain, I rule over noir and gold. The empty stories I have told, controlled aggression kept inside. I have nowhere left to hide the neo soul of my defeat. Up in the highest, lonely suite, the gold is cold against my hand. I am the ruler of this land, but I am trapped inside the frame. The anti-hero with no name, golden cage. Close the door. Breathing, hold the weight, exhale the fear. Standing on the balcony, the wind is cold. The story of my life is already told. They see the cars, they see the suits. They do not see the bitter rules. Shadows of the crown, heavy on my head, walking among the living, feeling like the dead. The power is a ghost, the money is a curse. Every step forward feels like reverse. I hide the scars beneath the silk. We spilled the blood, we spilled the milk. A calculating mind, a silent decree. Nobody gets close enough to see. Shadows of the crown, heavy on my head, walking among the living, feeling like the dead. The power is a ghost, the money is a curse. Every step forward feels like reverse. Flicker and die. I watch the airplanes cross the sky, escaping to a place I will never know. I am anchored to the world below. Shadows of the crown, heavy on my head, walking among the living, feeling like the dead. The power is a ghost, the money is a curse. Every step forward feels like reverse. They call me a king, they call me a god. I nod my head, I play the facade, but inside the chest, the heart is a stone, ruling the world completely alone. The wind stops, the shadows stretch. I turn around, back to the throne. Ice clinking in a glass, a final glance, the end of us. You wore the diamonds, I wore the suit. Our love was toxic, a bitter fruit. We play with fire in luxury cars, hiding our bruises and hiding our scars. The last pour drink, the final goodbye. No more illusions, no more lies. The danger was sweet, but the cost was too steep. A dangerous romance we could not keep. We stand in the lounge, the jazz playing low. We both know it is time for you to go. I slide the envelope across the wood. I would save you from me if I could. The last pour drink, the final goodbye. No more illusions, no more lies, no more lies. The danger was sweet, but the cost was too steep. A dangerous romance we could not keep. You touched my hand, a velvet flame. We whisper the things we cannot name, but I belong to the shadows and dust. There is no room here for love or for trust. Oh, the last pour drink, the final goodbye. No more illusions, no more lies, no more lies. The danger was sweet, but the cost was too steep. A dangerous romance we could not keep. Walk out the door, do not turn around. Leave me to reign in the underground. I take the glass, I drink to the past. Nothing is beautiful ever could last. The door clicks, the perfume fades, I am alone again. The sky breaks open, black and cold. A story that the streets have told. I walk alone, no coat, no shield. My solitary truth revealed. The neon bleeds onto the street. I move with heavy measured feet. They swore their loyalty in blood, then left me sinking in the mud. I do not rush, I do not run. The anti-hero needs no gun. I let the water wash the stain and make a quiet vow of rain. I walk the midnight city lights and read the cinematic signs. A heavy groove, a steady pace. I bring the shadow to this place. control the stage. I do not knock, I do not wait. The guards part like the final sea. They know exactly what I'll be. I step inside the velvet hall and watch the traitors start to fall. The ambient tension fills the air. I take my seat upon the chair. I walk the midnight city lines and read the cinematic signs. A heavy groove, a steady pace. I bring the shadow to this place. They thought the water pulled me down, but I am here to take the crown. The calm authority of dark. I strike the match, I leave the spark. He offers me a glass of gin to wash away the recent sin. I push the glass across the wood and make my presence understood. The vow of rain is absolute. I stand inside my soaking suit. The neo-soul of consequence. I break his final edict there. I walk the midnight city lines and read the cinematic signs. A heavy groove, a steady pace. I bring the shadow to this place. They thought the water pulled me down, but I am here to take the crown. The calm authority of dark. I strike the match, I leave the spark. Control aggression, silent stare. I leave him trembling in the chair. The luxury of sheer control. I am the captain of my soul. The deeps are bass of rolling thunder. I leave the traitor pulled right under. I step back out into the night, beneath the flickering street light. The vow is kept, the score is clean. The coldest phantom ever seen. Vow of rain. Wash it up. Wash it off. Skyline hums a quiet tune. Smoke rises to a crescent moon. No one asks what I have done. When the night outlives the sun. I built an empire on a silent knot, trading mercy for a distant God. The leather chair is feeling cold tonight, reflecting just a silver shard of light. They see the gold but miss the rust, a crown of power forged in dust. I hold the keys to every closed estate, but cannot lock away my own fate. Velvet shadows cover up the stain. Pour the whiskey, wash away the rain. I hold the world inside a heavy hand, a lonely king upon a quiet land. It looks like heaven, but it feels like cold when every secret has been bought and sold. Velvet shadows keep my conscience deep while the city finally goes to sleep. I read the faces of the ones who lie. I see the trembling when I meet their eye. The velvet rope is just a woven thread, a simple line they never will forget. I wear the suit like it's an iron shell, ruling from a penthouse sweet inhale. The air is thin up on the highest floor. I have it all, yet I am looking for more. Velvet shadows cover up the stain. Pour the whiskey, wash away the rain. I hold the world inside a heavy hand, a lonely king upon a quiet land. It looks like heaven, but it feels like cold, when every secret has been bought and sold. Velvet shadows keep my conscience deep, while the city finally goes to sleep. A knock upon the heavy oaken door. A ghost I thought I settled scores before. I do not flinch, I do not break my stare. Just breathe the heavy manufactured air. The game is played in whispers and in signs. The weak are broken on the dotted lines. I sign my name and seal another doom, and sit alone inside the quiet room. Velvet shadows cover up the stain. Pour the whiskey, wash away the rain. I hold the world inside a heavy hand, a lonely king upon a quiet land. It looks like heaven, but it feels like cold, when every secret has been bought and sold. Velvet shadows keep my conscience deep, while the city finally goes to sleep. I never wanted to be made of stone, but flesh and blood cannot survive alone. The velvet is a comfort and a curse. I fill the glass and wait to face the worst. The shadows are the only friends I keep in this expensive darkness, thick and deep. The ice is melting in the empty glass. I watch the glowing city headlights pass. The king of nothing in a velvet gown. Velvet shadows faded down. Silence. Silence. Dimming lights, hushed voices. The walls are listening. I sit in the corner booth, sipping my gin, watching the room, watching the sin. The velvet wallpaper absorbs every word. I hear the things that remain unheard. A symphony of whispers, a chorus of lies. The dangerous gleam in the gentleman's eyes. They scheme and they plot in the smoke-filled air, but I am the one who orchestrates the affair. The bass guitar grooving, the slow steady beat, the luxury darkness, the absolute heat. A nod of the head, a slide of the hand. I hold the rhythm of this underground land. A symphony of whispers, a chorus of lies, a chorus of lies. The dangerous gleam in the gentleman's eyes. They scheme and they plot in the smoke-filled air, but I am the one who orchestrates the affair. She whispers a secret into his ear. I read her lips, the intention is clear. I calculate moves like a master of chess, in this lounge of corruption. I clean up the mess. A symphony of whispers, a chorus of lies. Chorus of lies. The danger is gleaming the gentleman's eyes. They scheme and they plot in the smoke-filled air, but I am the one who orchestrates the affair. The music swells, the shadows embrace. I rule this room with terrible grace. Oh, no need for a weapon, no need to shout. Oh, I know what the whispers are all about. The jazz band stops. The room goes quiet. I smile in the dark. The symphony ends. Torn curtain, a shattered vase, the silence of betrayal. I trusted you with the keys to the vault. Now I stand here observing the fault. The silk sheets are ruined, the safe is undone. The battle is over before it begun. Blood on the silk, a crimson stain. You played the king, you chose the pain. A quiet betrayal in the dead of the night. Now I must show you the absence of light. I pour a drink, I do not rush. The atmosphere is a terrifying hush. I trace the footsteps across the floor. You are not my brother anymore. Blood on the silk, a crimson stain. You played the king, you chose the pain. A quiet betrayal in the dead of the night. Now I must show you the absence of light. The gun is heavy, the metal is cold. The oldest story that ever was told. I step outside into the midnight air. I will hunt you down, I do not care. Blood on the silk, a crimson stain. You played the king, you chose the pain. A quiet betrayal in the dead of the night. Now I must show you the absence of light. Just absolute chill. I do not want to, but I will. The coat of the shadows, the light. still burns, the smoke rises. I step into the dark to find you. Heavy breathing, the clock strikes 3. Absolute isolation. The penthouse is silent, the servants are gone. I sit in the dark, waiting for dawn. The city below is a grid of gold, but the air up here is bitter and cold. The weight of the throne crushing the chest. No peace for the wicked, no time to rest. The luxury dark is a beautiful cage. I am the captive of my own stage. I rub my temples, the headache beats. I am the ghost of the midnight streets, the anti-hero with nothing to prove, trapped in the rhythm of a heavy groove. The weight of the throne crushing the chest. No peace for the wicked, no time to rest. The luxury dark is a beautiful cage. I am the captive of my own stage. Rum, waiting for the feeling to finally come. But the soul is empty, the heart is dry. I am a king, but I do not know why. The weight of the throne crushing the chest. No peace for the wicked, no time to rest. The luxury dark is a beautiful cage. I am the captive of my own stage. Solitary affair, breathing in the heavy, expensive air. I have everything a man could desire, but I am freezing inside the fire. The dawn breaks, the shadows hide. The throne remains heavy. Blueprint drawn in silver ink, standing on the jagged brink. No one sees the web I weave, they only see what they believe. I move the pieces from afar, I navigate by a falling star. A whisper in the mayor's ear, a sudden calculated fear. I do not hold a smoking gun, I only dig dictate what is done. The penthouse is my drawing board. I am the quiet, unseen lord. I am the architect of night. I bend the shadows to the light. With calm authority I rule, and use the city as my tool. Dark cinematic, heavy groove. I calculate my every move. The villain aura wrapped in silk. I drink the poison with the milk. She tried to map my master plan, to understand the broken man. I gave her keys to half the doors, but kept the highest secret floors. Some mysteries are meant to stay hidden from the light of day. I redesign the city streets to match my lonely heavy beats. I am the architect of night. I bend the shadows to the light. With calm authority I rule, and use the city as my tool. Dark cinematic, heavy groove. I calculate my every move. The villain aura wrapped in silk. I drink the poison with the milk. The rivals thought they built the wall. I only had to make a call and watch their towers turn to sand by the movement of my hand. I am the silence in the cold, the master of the heavy road. I build them up to watch them break, the only pleasure that I take. I am the architect of night. I bend the shadows to the light. With calm authority I rule, and use the city as my tool. Dark cinematic, heavy groove. I calculate my every move. The villain aura wrapped in silk. I drink the poison with the milk. The neo-soul, the falling towers. I count the midnight lonely hours. The subway shakes the avenue. I design the perfect view. A masterclass in consequence, without a shred of innocence. The blueprints fade, the ink is dry. I watch the heavy midnight sky. The architect stands all alone upon a fortress made of bone. Quiet now. The work is done. Light a sparks. The smoke rises to the ceiling. No one speaks. Leather seats and empty halls. Shadows dancing on the walls. I built an empire out of glass, waiting for the storm to pass. Velvet cages, golden chains. We rule the night, we own the pain. A heavy crown, a silent room, where luxury meets the gloom. Pour the bourbon, needing cold, selling lies that we were told. The city sleeps below my feet. Another victory, bitter and sweet. Velvet cages, golden chains. We rule the night, we own the pain. A heavy crown, a silent moon, where luxury meets the gloom. No one leaves this place tonight. I hold the keys, I lock the door. But what are we hiding for? Velvet cages, golden chains. We rule the night, we own the pain. A heavy crown, a silent room, where luxury meets the gloom. They want the throne, they want the name. They do not know the price of fame. The silence here is deafening. The lonely song, the shadows